The little girl wished for a puppy, and the next day, a puppy really appeared in her backyard. She tried to catch it, but the puppy shyly backed away, so the girl came up with a plan. She covered the puppy with her clothes, then excitedly brought it to the hospital to show her mom. Mom named it Glove, and told the girl, if she wanted to keep the dog, she must follow 10 promises. Since a dog's lifespan's only 10 years, she must become its best friend, and she must never abandon it. The girl hadn't thought that far ahead, but she agreed nonetheless. Mom took the girl and Glove to the beach. They spent a joyful day together. Watching the girl and Glove run and play, Mom smiled with contentment. Half a year later, her mother passed away. The girl lay motionless for 3 days, refusing food or drink, even developing a stiff neck. Glove found this amusing, and mimicked her, tilting its head. The girl laughed at the sight, and began playing with it. Suddenly, the pain in her neck vanished. Glove helped the girl emerge from her grief, and they returned to their happy days. Whenever the Glove saw a rainbow, it would jump excitedly, but due to her father's job transfer, they had to move to another city, where the new residents didn't allow pets. The girl could only write her phone number on the dog's collar, and entrust it to a good friend's care. As she boarded the car, her heart heavy with reluctance, she could only watch the Glove chase after the vehicle. At the boy's house, Glove was always tied up at the door, so it broke free from the rope, determined to find the girl. Following its scent, it returned to the old home, but it was already empty. Then it found the station, jumped straight onto the train, and passengers dared not approach it. Fortunately, the phone number was on the collar. The police contacted her father, and the girl finally reunited with Glove. The dog smiled happily. Dad quit his job, swearing never to abandon Glove again, and opened his own small clinic. 10 years passed, and the girl found work at a zoo, but she was terribly busy, hardly ever coming home. When she finally did return, she thought the dog smelled awful, often chasing Glove out of the room. Thankfully, Dad was always there for him, but the girl didn't notice that Glove had grown old. He no longer got excited at rainbows, until this day, when he couldn't even climb the steps. Only then did the girl realize they had lived together for 10 years. Days later, Dad called, telling her Glove had suddenly fallen ill, but the girl still had work to do, until Dad reminded her of the 10 promises she made to Glove 10 years ago. The girl rushed home immediately, holding the dying Glove close to her chest. Dad handed her a notebook, left behind by Mom before she passed away, containing the 10 promises she'd made to the Glove. Only then did she realize she'd broken so many of them. When she reached the last promise, she cried and apologized to the Glove. The Glove slowly closed its eyes, gently placing its paw on her. The girl kept calling its name. Only then did she feel overwhelming regret. Later, while cleaning the doghouse, Dad found the Glove's treasured keepsakes, photos of it with the girl. Among them was a letter from Mom. The Glove will take my place, accompanying you through your beautiful childhood. Will you cherish your pet?